What's up, everybody? Preston here with a little video for you explaining one, what is ROAS, and two, how do you figure your specific business profitable ROAS? Okay, so Google and Facebook ads both run off of this metric, and it is very simple to understand. What is ROAS? It's an acronym, guys. It's pretty simple. It just stands for return on ad spend. And I'm saying this because you may be totally new to Facebook and Google and in advertising space in general, so I want to make sure that everyone understands, but probably not if you clicked on this video. Anyway, ROAS is calculated by dividing your conversion value by your ad spend. So if you spend $5 to acquire a purchase on Facebook and it registers a conversion value of $23.99, the ROAS will automatically be calculated by taking that $23.99 and dividing it by the $5 spend. But that doesn't help you if you don't know what to look for. What is the indicator that your ads are performing at a profitable level for you? So understanding ROAS is essential if you're interested in monitoring the profitability of your ads, right? Well, here's the cool thing. Campaign level, ad set level, and ad level all show ROAS. So you can take a glimpse at what's going on in this campaign as a whole, and you can say like, oh, okay, I know my profitable ROAS is a 2.0, and this campaign is at a 2.5, so I know it's doing really well. Or maybe not doing so well. Maybe it's at a 1.0, which means you've spent exactly what you've brung in, which clearly is a loss. So we're going to click into the campaign at this point and figure out either A, like what's going on, what's good, what's bad, what do I need to kill, what do I need to scale. And then from the ad set level, you're going to have the same metric. You're going to be able to see your ROAS again. So you can sort by ROAS, and you can look at your ad sets and see that some of them are not profitable. They are underneath that profitable ROAS number for you. You can turn those off or figure out what's going on, see if you can scale anything. Then if you find something, let's say it's at like a 3.2 ROAS, now you can select that and go in and look at the ad level, which is where your creatives are. Now you can sort by ROAS again and quickly look and see, okay, this creative is performing much better than all the other ones. It's clearly an outlier. So let me see how I can scale this creative horizontally. Let me take this creative and change some things, move some things around, improve some things, and let's see how much money we can continue to make off of this specific creative. Throw it into retargeting campaigns, scaling it out to new audiences. Take what's working and run with it, and then just go ahead and don't hold on to the stuff that's not working. If it's losing you money, you can obviously safely go ahead and turn that off. Things you must know in order to calculate your profitable ROAS. Say you're like that because your profitable ROAS is not my profitable ROAS. You have a different cost of goods and you have a different top-end sale price for your products. Now, forward-facing product or forward-facing price or average order value, if you want to figure out your account-wide average profitable ROAS, is one thing that you're going to have to know. Next, you're going to have to know your cost of goods sold or your COG. This is pretty simple. How much are you paying for your item? And then your gross profit margin, which is taking your forward-facing price that your customer pays and dividing it by your cost of goods. Subtracting your cost of goods. The leftover number is your gross profit margin. Now, calculating your profitable ROAS or minimum ROAS needed in order to break even is pretty simple. And then again, here I'm reiterating that ROAS is total revenue divided by total spend. The break-even ROAS is calculated by dividing the front-end price, what your customer pays, by the gross profit margin. So, for example, your product costs the customer $23.99. So your customer just purchased this item for $23.99. Your cost of goods is $8.86. Your customer's paying for the shipping, so we're not going to figure that in. Your gross profit margin, which is the amount left over, is $15.13. So $23.99 subtract 8.86 is $15.13. Now, simply divide the forward-facing price by your gross profit margin. So divide $23.99 by 15.13, and that is going to give you your break-even ROAS. For this example, the break-even ROAS is a 1.58. So now that you know this, you can keep your ROAS, as long as you keep it above a 1.58, you know that you're profitable. If it falls down to a 1.57, you are officially losing money, and you need to figure out what's going on. Look back over the lifetime of this ad or ad set. Make sure that it's actually going to end up being profitable, and if you don't see that it's going to be profitable, it's good to go ahead and turn it off. So this is essentially how simple it is. This is how you calculate your profitable break-even ROAS. If you use this metric, you can just really you can stay on top of making sure that you're making money. And I felt that this video was necessary because I got introduced to Facebook ads and Google ads probably around 5 years ago. That was through a course that I took. I'm an entrepreneur and I've always wanted to be successful in my own business. So of course I needed to learn how to advertise. these courses never said anything about profitable ROASs. They never talked about profitability at all. They were just, I guess, selling me on like these big numbers, right? Which is cool. Like it's exciting. But once you get over that hype and you do make big numbers, it really comes down to how sustainable is this? Is this profitable? So understanding profitability should be one of your main focuses. Hope this video helped you out a lot. And guys, please subscribe if you like this video. I'm just getting it started and I plan to make a lot more. Thank you so much.